Good afternoon. This is the world news on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. I am Modupe Akinyosoye. Here are the top stories. President Tinubu appoints Momo, Niger Delta Minister, and reassigns portfolios. Representatives urge federal government to declare state of emergency on malaria. In business, Nigeria Electronic Forum seeks new anti-fraud measures as banks lose 9.5 billion naira to e-fraud in 2023. On the foreign scene, ECOWAS rejects Niger junta's 3-year transition plan. In sport, Remo Stars Enyimba begin CAF Champions League quest with defeat. Details of this and more coming up shortly. Welcome back. Now the news in details. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has approved the redeployment of Abubakar Momo from the Federal Ministry of Youth to the Ministry of Niger Delta Development. According to a statement on Sunday by Special Advisor to the President on Media and Publicity, Ajiri Ngelale, the President also redeployed Adigboye Gaoyetola as the Minister of Marine and Blue Economy. Also, Bumi Tunji Ojo, who was previously assigned as the Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, is redeployed to the Ministry of Interior. Saidu Al-Kali, initially designated as the Minister of Interior, has been reassigned to the Ministry of Transportation. Ngelale added that President Tinubu also approved the renaming of the Federal Ministry of Environment and Ecological Management as the Federal Ministry of Environment. The House of Representatives has urged the federal government to declare a state of emergency on malaria, describing it as a deadly parasite with potential to inflict woes on the citizenry. Chairman House of Representatives Committee on HIV and AIDS, Tuberculosis and Malaria, Amobi Oga, stated this in a statement in Abuja following the 2023 commemoration of World Mosquito Day. According to him, the World Mosquito Day is commemorated on August 20 globally, and the theme for 2023 is fighting the world's deadliest killer, the mosquito. He said the aim was to raise awareness about the causes of malaria and how it could be prevented, as well as the danger posed by mosquitoes and mosquito-borne diseases. Oga said that considering the threat malaria posed to humanity, every effort must be geared towards eradicating one of the deadliest killer mosquitoes. The Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, SERAP, has urged President Bola Tinubu to stop former governors now serving as ministers from collecting life pensions and other allowances from their states. SERAP urged the president to instruct the former governors to immediately return any pension and allowances that they may have collected since leaving office to the public treasury. And this was made known in a statement on Sunday signed by SERAP Deputy Director Kolawole Oluwadari. The former governors who are now ministers in the Tinubu administration include Badaru Abubakar, Nyesom Wike, Bello Matawale, Adigboye Gaoyetola, David Umahi, Simon Lalong, Atiku Bagudu, and Ibrahim Gaidam. The human rights lawyer Femi Falana says the federal government should order the release of suspended chairperson of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, AFCC, Abdurrashid Bawa. In a statement on Sunday, Falana said the order obtained by the Department of State Service to remand Bawa is no longer valid. Falana noted that the Security Service ought to have released the suspended EFCC chairman since no criminal charge has been found against him. The senior advocate of Nigeria also asked the federal government to respect the court order regarding suspended governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, has intercepted $20 million cash suspected to be counterfeit. The agency said its operatives found the stash on Friday during a stop-and-search operation along Abaji-Lokoja Road in the Federal Capital Territory, FCT. In a statement on Sunday, NDLEA spokesperson Femi Babafemi said the suspected fake dollars was recovered from a bus coming from Lagos to Abuja while the driver of the vehicle has been arrested. The agency also seized illicit drugs recovered at a warehouse said to be owned by a wanted billionaire drug baron in Alaba Market area of Lagos State. The illicit drugs recovered from the warehouse are worth 4.8 billion naira. The Nigeria Army said it has commenced an investigation into the alleged killing of a Lagos commercial driver by simply identified as Lawal by persons in military uniform. Acting Deputy Director of Army Public Relations 81 Division, Lieutenant Colonel Olabisi Ayeni, said in a statement on Sunday that the investigation is being conducted in collaboration with the police. He assured that the suspects would be made to face the full wrath of both military and civil laws if they are identified as serving soldiers. Ayeni added that the Nigerian Army has zero tolerance for truth, misconduct, or involvement of its personnel in any form of criminality. You are listening to the world news on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. Still to come, business, foreign, and sport news. Please just stay with us. Thank you for staying with us. To the rest of the news. In business and economic news, the Nigeria Electronic Fraud Forum has called for new measures and increased collaboration to curb the rising trend in electronic fraud. The forum, chaired by the Central Bank of Nigeria, made the call at its third quarter general meeting held in Lagos. Speaking at the meeting, Managing Director of Nigeria Interbank Settlement System, Premier Hoiwa, highlighted the disturbing trend in e-fraud in the country, especially through betting platforms. Represented by the Chief Risk Officer at the agency, Temidayo Adekoye, Hoiwa disclosed that the banking industry has so far lost 9.5 billion naira to electronic fraud in 2023. On the foreign scene, the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, has rejected the 3-year power transition plan proposed by Niger Republic's military junta. In a late-night address on Saturday, Niger Republic's self-declared head of state, Abdurrahman Chihani, said the country will return to civilian rule within 3 years. The coup leader gave no details of the plan, noting that only the principles for the transition would be decided within 30 days at a dialogue to be hosted by the junta. Reacting to the proposal on Sunday, ECOWAS Commissioner for Political Affairs, Peace and Security, Abdel Fattah Musa, said the regional bloc would no longer accept prolonged transition periods in the region. Musa also added that the military intervention by ECOWAS is very much on. In the world of sports, Ghana Premier League champions Mariama defeated Remo Stars 1-0 in the first leg of the CAF Champions League qualifying round on Sunday. Remo Stars, appearing in the CAF Champions League for the first time, endured the wobbly pitch and poor finishing to succumb to defeat at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. Mariama scored the cone goal in the 22nd minute through a deflected strike from Jonathan Sowa. Remo Stars would look to turn the tide around on the second leg built for Sunday, August 27. Nigerian other representatives, Enyimba Football Club, also lost 4-3 away to Libya's Al-Ahly Benghazi. To end the world news, a quick recap of the major stories. We reported that President Bola Tinubu appointed Momo, Niger Delta Minister, and reassigned portfolios to others. Representatives urged federal government to declare state of emergency on malaria. In business, we told you the Nigeria Electronic Forum sought new anti-fraud measures as banks lost 9.5 billion naira to e-fraud in 2023. On the foreign scene, ECOWAS rejected Niger junta's 3-year transition plan. And in sports, we reported that Remo Stars and Enyimba began CAF Champions League quest with defeat. The World News was edited and produced by Tawhid Abidat. For more news and updates, you can follow us on all social media platforms. On Facebook, www.facebook.com/Al-IyamoyeTv radio. On Instagram at Iyamoye_TV and on Instagram at Al-IyamoyeTV. You can also stream live by logging on to our website www.Al-IyamoyeTVradio.com. Thank you so much for listening. I am Modupe Akinyosoye. Good afternoon.